There are more than 27,000 farms in Louisiana, and 3,500 of them are primarily operated by women.
TWILA's Jennifer Finley is traveling the state finding the stories of those Louisiana farmers. This week, she introduces us to a St. Francisville mushroom farmer who pulled herself up by her bootstraps to turn her dreams into reality.
You know, I tell my kids that the most important rule is the golden rule, you know? I mean, because it's really simple, but it goes a long way, the concept of treating people how you want to be treated. And you can think about that in any context, and it rings true.
This morning, we're in St. Francisville at Mushroom Maggie's farm, and we're going to be visiting with Maggie, learning about her farming process and the journey it took for her to get here.
So we have oyster mushrooms, we have your grays, we have blues, we have ones that are green. I renamed them the palace mushrooms. We got snows, we got elms, we got Italians, we got creams, we got king trumpets, black king trumpets. Those are all oysters. That's 10 varieties right there. And then we have your lion's mane. Cyrus has also been trying maitakes, which are very hard to grow.
Maggie is an incredible woman that I first met selling her products at the Red Stick Farmers Market.
These are my Amazon signs, Amazon boxes. You like that?
I knew right away that this was a labor of love.
You tell me, where's the beginning?
I guess it would be how me and Cyrus met. It goes back to middle school. I mean, we were kind of like the misfits, the bad kids, the kids that got in trouble. I had the guidance counselor tell me to drop out and things. You should just drop out like the rest of your friends. And I was like, I don't really like it when people tell me things like that. So I'm gonna spite you, and I'm gonna go to graduate early. So it starts with this big pile under this tarp, which is all sawdust.
So this is what you make the blocks out of?
Correct.
Then you take this, you put them in the bags, and the bags make the blocks.
Correct.
Okay.
But it's more precise than that.
Yeah.
We have to test the moisture, because if it's too moist, the blocks won't fruit. And after that point, it's just a waste of money, you know? And no matter what we were doing, we felt like we had something to prove. I mean, even with our customers nowadays, it's like, how, you know, put myself in their position. How would I want to receive stuff? This would be great, you know, if I open it up and it looks like, you know, one of those meals to go kits. It's that fancy looking.
How long does it take you to get it from the thought to the market?
It's just no ongoing. It never stops, because you got to consider the supply and demand, seasons, even though we do it all indoors. But from start to finish, we can get the fruit, they'll fruit and be ready to sell anywhere between 1 month and 3. After we steam, we bring it into our lab.
Okay, and this is the lab.
Correct. These were all inoculated yesterday. So this stuff right here is what we use to make all of our fruiting blocks, and the fruiting blocks are on the sawdust. So when we say inoculate, that's when we're doing this in a clean room in front of the flow hood, and we are inoculating our steamed, sterilized substrate, which is the sawdust block.
Whoa.
Yeah. I know, I never thought that we were gonna have to have a whole lab when we set this up, but we do. So this is the spawn room.
Okay.
So this is where they'll sit the longest. We inoculated them in the lab, we shook it all up, and then they come in here where they'll sit and colonize. And when I say colonize, all those seeds, the spores, start consuming the whole substrate.
Okay.
As like their food. So they will consume it, and it'll all be white, which is called mycelium. Because
I've heard that name before. I've heard that before.
Then it's like, it's not the seeds, it's the mushroom mycelium that makes this, it makes it turn all white like this.
So this,
this
became this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you had the opportunity to go back to your high school counselor and just say something, I'm curious what it would be.
Probably thank you, because you lit a fire. Because you lit a fire under me, which made me just go.
What is it about mushrooms that you find so awesome?
I think what I like about them so much, especially the varieties that we grow, is that people haven't really tried them. So it's something new.
Are these ready to try?
No, but you can try it.
He's cute. He looks like where the Hobbit lives. You could put
Like
a little
Mario?
door. Mario.
We want to build something to kind of make our kids proud of us, you know? Not just like the people around us that are watching, it's really for them.
Maggie, all of these are so beautiful. What kind is this one?
That is the oyster mushroom.
This is one of my favorites, and you are one of my favorite people.
Thank you.
Thank you for spending
Thank
time
you for
with
coming.
us today.
I appreciate it.
Awesome. What, can I take some to go with me?
Absolutely.
You got some inside?
Yeah, let's go get you some.
Awesome.
Jennifer and Maggie sat down for a new episode of Louisiana Farm Life. That's where you'll hear even more stories about starting that farm from scratch and maybe a little bit about life before the farm. We'll show you more from that next week.
If you know a female farmer that you would like to see profiled on our show, connect with Jennifer Finley over on our website, twilatv.org. She would love to hear from you and meet up with more of these fantastic women behind Louisiana agriculture.
Still to come on TWILA, we're going to Caldwell Parish to see how one farmer is loosening up a bit.
Taylor Fry is going to show us how healthy soils make healthy farms. Stay with us.